I'm 110% sure the materials on the 2025 Black Toe Reimagineds will bleed. So you need to be extremely careful when cleaning the specific sneaker or you're going to ruin them. This will be an in-depth shoe cleaning tutorial on how not to ruin these sneakers. Let's get started. What's up YouTube? This is Vick Almighty. Welcome back to another episode of Shoe Care Academy. On my table are these beat Reimagined black toe ones. You're probably wondering, how did I get these shoes so early? Shout out to the homie Unbreakable Kicks for sending these over. If you're not already, give them a follow. Now here at Reshoevn8r, our job is to get the latest releases, wear them for a couple of weeks, get them as dirty as possible to do a cleaning video. For a couple different reasons, to show you guys how to clean up your sneakers in case they ever get that dirty, and educate you guys on potential issues you may face so you know how to handle them or avoid them on your personal pairs at home. To do this cleaning correctly, we're gonna need a few different Reshoevn8r products. First product I'll be using, Reshoevn8r Wipes. I'll also be using our Reshoevn8r OxiClean Sneaker Foam Cleaner and our essential shoe cleaning kit, as well as a shoe tree, dry rack and bowl combo, towel, and the mat. All of these products are gonna play a huge part in cleaning the shoe correctly. To get started, I'm gonna put the left shoe to the side and only focus on the right. I'm also gonna take out the lace and insole to clean those up separately. Just by removing the lace and insole, I can tell there's a lot of surface dust just by looking at my fingertips. What I'm gonna do next is go next door to Many Rolls, grab the compressor and a dry brush to remove as much of the surface dust and debris off the sneaker. I understand most of you may not have a compressor at home, so the best alternative to that is using our Soft Bristle Brush to thoroughly brush the dust off the shoe before wetting it with water and solution. So far so good. Now for this cleaning, I'm gonna take care of the dirtiest part first, and that's the sole. That's where the essential shoe cleaning kit comes to play. I'm gonna be using the Stiff Bristle Brush and the 4-ounce bottle of solution. Typically in most of the cleanings that I do, I start with the uppers, then work my way down to the soles. But in this case, since the soles are so dirty, I don't wanna clean up the uppers, clean the soles, and risk getting any of that dirty water back onto the uppers. So I'm gonna give it a good scrub. As I go, I'll be patting it down dry so I don't get any of that dirty water on the uppers. When using the Stiff Bristle Brush, you only wanna use it on the outsoles or midsoles. Stay away from painted midsoles. If you scrub at those areas, there's a good chance you can scrape the paint off. Also, as you're scrubbing the midsoles, be very careful and not let the bristles touch the uppers because there's a good chance it can scrape the leather. The midsole is extremely dirty, so I'm taking my time to get it as clean as possible. I'm really happy with the results of the midsoles and the soles so far. Thanks to the Stiff Bristle Brush, they're back to its original tones. On the midsoles, I went over it 3 times to get the stitching back to as clean as possible. The stitching by far was the dirtiest part, but as you can see, it's back to its original cream tint. Now I'm gonna put this brush to the side and grab the medium bristle brush. I'm not gonna do anything with this shoe for now. I'm gonna grab the insole while I have the water and solution out and give it a good scrub. The medium bristle brush is our all-purpose brush, great for using on most materials and tackling deeper stains that may be left on the uppers of your shoes. We also recommend using the medium bristle brush on the sock liners or the insoles of the shoes. Insole looks good. I'm just gonna be using the leftover water and solution to give it a good scrub. Once I feel like they're clean enough, I'm gonna go to the sink and rinse both of these things out. So far I'm making some great progress. I got the lace, insole, sole, and midsole fully cleaned up. Now we can focus on the uppers. Next, I'm gonna grab the shoe tree, just as a size, and insert it inside the shoe. This is gonna help me remove the creaser from the toe box and apply pressure during the cleaning. Before we keep it going, let's talk about the Reimagined pack. Overall, I'm a big fan of the pack. I got most of them so far. The Royals, the Chicagos, the Reimagined 3s, the Reimagined Black Cement 4s, all of them are super clean. However, in this specific case, I'm not even bothering getting this shoe. It's at the bottom of my list. They could have done so much more with the sneaker. They went the basic route. In my opinion, they should have gone the Lost and Found Chicago route by adding some crack material on the collar areas. They should have also just kept the classic with the Wings logo. I get what they were trying to do with this. I like it, but at the same time, the Wings logo is a lot more classic. As far as the sole goes, I wouldn't mind a creamier tint While they're at it, they should have gone with the 85 sole instead of the regular Retro 1 sole. Overall, it's a clean shoe, classic colorway, but I'm not gonna spend my money on a specific sneaker. There's a lot of good stuff coming out in 2025. I'll save it for the next one. However, if these hit the clearance store, I might consider. The next product I'm gonna be using is our Reshoevn8r Sneaker Wipes. This is gonna be key to getting this wipe back to its original color. I'm gonna get this stuff out of the way. We don't need it no more. For the sneaker wipe, I'm just gonna be focusing on the wipe. I'm gonna go back and forth until all the grime is fully off. As I'm going, I'm using a brand new wipe for each panel. The key is to use different parts of the wipe as you go, so you're not smearing the same dirt all around. Also, it helps to wrap the wipe around your thumb to get in tight corners. Another thing I'm doing, I'm hitting the edge of the sole that's close to the leather. I didn't do that with the Stiff Bristle Brush because I didn't want to get too close to the leather. Wipes did a great job getting a lot of that grime off. The white is back to white, but it's not perfect yet. Real quick before I move on from this step, I'm gonna grab another wipe and give this tongue a good wipe down. Same thing with the sock liner. Both parts are not that dirty, so the wipe should do the job. I'm almost done with this cleaning. So far, there hasn't been any issues with the materials. Now I'm gonna be using our Reshoevn8r OxiClean Sneaker Foam Cleaner with our Soft Bristle Brush. I'm gonna clean this in sections. I'm gonna pump some foam into a panel, give it a good scrub with the Soft Bristle Brush in a circular motion, then pat it down dry right away. As I go, I'm gonna keep a close eye on the red material and the black because I know those materials bleed heavily. As long as I don't oversaturate the materials, I shouldn't have any issues at all. I'm gonna be using minimal water to achieve those results. All right, real quick, just by giving it a little foam and quick scrub, I already got a lot of bleeding on the towel. I'm gonna have to be very careful. When it comes to the red, I'm just gonna scrub in one panel, not let any of the foam get onto the white panels. Same thing with the black, you guys. As you can see, that's bleeding like crazy. The key is to keep that away from the white. So as you can see, I'm patting the shoe dry. I'm not smearing it. That's key, not getting any dye on the white panels. To finish it off, I'm gonna pump some foam onto the towel directly and go over the white leather. Specifically on the white stitching, I'm trying to get it as clean as possible. Cleaning's all complete. The red, the black, and the white leather look great. All that's left to do is put these next to a fan and let them dry. All right, it's the next day. The shoe's fully dried. Honestly, these look almost brand new again. Even with the little bleeding I had on the red, they still look great, nice and vibrant. All that's left to do is put the insole back in and lace them up. Before I wrap it up, you guys, this year we're making a new series where we do a bunch of collection tours. I'm gonna do a lot of traveling, checking out people's collections. If you have somebody in mind, drop a comment down below. I already done a few with The Perfect Pair, Jay Collector, and our most recent one with Lewis over at the Niche Talk. All right, guys, that's gonna bring us to an end on this full cleaning on these 2025 Reimagined black toes. Let me pull in the before to show you guys what they look like. As you can see, night and day difference. That's thanks to our Reshoevn8r products. I had to use our Reshoevn8r Sneaker Wipes to wipe down a lot of the grime off the uppers, and our essential shoe cleaning kit to clean up the laces, insoles, soles, and midsoles. And lastly, we use our Reshoevn8r OxiClean Sneaker Foam Cleaner to get uppers looking brand new again. I did face one issue during this cleaning, and that was some bleeding on the red leather and the black. If you do purchase these shoes and get them dirty at some point, be very careful, take your time with this cleaning just like I did, and you should get perfect results every time. One last thing I'm gonna use is our Reshoevn8r water and stain repellent. I'm gonna go outside and spray some on the sneaker. I'm hoping it'll act as a barrier to protect it from bleeding in the future. Let's go outside. That's gonna wrap it up on this cleaning and protecting these sneakers thanks to all our Reshoevn8r products. You can find everything at Reshoevn8r.com. Use our special promo code to save 20% off your next order, but it's only good for the next 25 orders. And that's BlackToe20. Also, don't forget you guys, we're almost done with January. We're giving away some Velvet Brown Travis Scotts in your size. All you gotta do is comment down below your shoe size, subscribe to Reshoevn8r, and follow us on Instagram. Good luck everyone, this is Vick Almighty. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See y'all.